All right, here we go. We're in the conference class term. We'll see where we ended up. I was just super flat in the opening round. Just didn't pick a lot up. What did I shoot on the front? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I shot a 15 on the front and then just fell flat on the back. I did eke out the Albie on hole number 9 both times. I did. We'll see. I think in pro, it's going to be interesting to see. It seems like the scores from the opening or from the qualifying round to the opening round, the scores dipped a little. Because in the opening round or in the qualification round, I came out with a 13. I barely qualified because it took a 13. I think it took a 13 to qualify. So we'll see. We'll see how it's going. What did it take to get in here? Shut up. Took a 23. Didn't even have to shoot minimum score. We will see. I have no idea how this is going to play out. So I have very limited notes. I do have some base notes just so I know kind of what I'm doing, but that's it. We will see if I can get anything to go in the hole today. It's doubtful. Just a little bit of playing. I've been this week. I was playing my because I played Odd and Pro for my practice account. I played my 99, my low-level account, and I finally got one of my commons in that. I haven't played anything above Tour 5, and I finally got one of my commons that's maxed out, where I got 300 extra cards in it and got to do the if I started playing that account even just a little bit every day, it is huge when you only have a limited amount of cards, and being able to get 30 rares on a card every day, that 30 rare cards every day, that is big. What do we have here? What? I got a club card trading here. That's what brought all that on my mind. The down and oneer. The APOC. Got to pick that every time. Every time it comes up, and it is hell and gone away. I do not know how. I've played my 77 account a lot more, and almost every APOC card that I have, I got through the club card trading. I probably got 10 cards through other things, but most of it's through the club card trading, and was able to get my APOC to level 7, but I am hell and gone from level 7 here. Way a ways. Alright, what are we doing on hole number 1? I think hole number 1, I am taking a berserker. Let's see which way the wind's blowing. Which way? 1.1 times the wind divided by 1.5. Get my equation going here. Let me just glance at the hole and make sure. I think with the Power 5 ball, I should be able to get into this zone to get over. I'm going to put on 1.5 backspin. I freaking missed this chip yesterday in my odd account, or my 77 account. It's happened. It can. Let's not do that. Let's not do it. Right bag. Right bag. Right ball. Off we roll. Off we roll into the sign-filled course. Off we roll. See the signs. I'm really surprised they didn't put some signs out here on this row right here. It is kind of cheesy, those two signs that are over there, because you can come in from that direction. And if you set yourself up out there so you can really get your curl to work, those signs are potentially right in the way. It's one of those things you want to go to the left, but you need to give enough room for your curl to develop, so you start off more to the right. Now 6 would be 3 rings. No, hold on. 6, it's 4.4. I'm going to take, take the 4 out, 4 out. There's 3, somewhere in that. Let's put a couple of that back in. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. In the rough. Need just a titch more backspin. Dang it. I should have brought some of those Power 27 balls. Now they said they're going to change the ball strengths, so we are going to have 10 power balls now, so that they can fill the gap between a 5 power and a 4 power ball, because we've all been, what we have all wanted was a 4.5 power ball, because that will make all the difference. All the difference. I mean, how many times have you not made a shot and you were thinking to yourself, man, if I'd have just had a 4.5 power ball, I could have made that. Perfect. Woo! In the hole. Starting off with an eagle. Yeah, think about how the balls work. I think it's like plus 32, isn't it? Like plus 32 or plus 31 for a 5 power ball, and it's plus 16 for a 3 power ball. So what is that? Plus 24 for a 4 power ball. So what we really needed is something to go in between these. I mean, it's going to revolutionize the game. It will from Playdemic's perspective, because now they can open that up, and they've been doing that now for what, 4 years or so, since they came out with the way where they're having 4 stats on a ball. I think it's been at least 4 years, maybe even a little bit longer. And they're running out of combos. So this will open it up, so you'll be able to get that basically 4.5, 4.5, 4.5, 4.5 ball. It's going to revolutionize the game. It'll be the greatest thing since sliced bread. It will. All right, I'm going to do, what am I doing on this? It's a rock and a navigator. 0%. 0. Just 1-to-1 wherever I'm at in my club. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Navigator. Select. The rock. What are my rock numbers? 1, 1.1, 1.2, depending on where I'm at in my club. For some reason, I feel like I'm at 1.1. I think I'm at mid-club. But I could be at min. I might be. Yeah, there's min. There's max. There's mid. So I'm eking the mid. It's 1.1, so it's 6.3 divided by 1.1. 572. 5.72. There's 5.72 exactly. And a grade. Arrgh! Can we bounce over the hole? Was that a grate to the right so I didn't pull it enough? No, that was a grate to the left. That means I over pulled it. Maybe I should have did mid. It would have been 5.72. It'd have been 5 1/4 if I'd have did it at minimum club. 1.5. 5.5 if I'd have split the difference between them. That might have been closer. I had a shot right there. I shouldn't have, but I did. See what my opponent can get done. See if they can get it in the hole. Perfect. And they were a little bit to the left, but they kind of did the bounce over as well. I won the shootout though. I got that going for me. You don't get anything. I understand that people wanted to speed the game up and stuff, but I really did like it when every time you went out and played, you had an opportunity to win something. I forfeited a lot, but I did feel like I was giving back to the community. You know, I was helping people out, giving them some chests. They don't want us to do shootouts now because that means we can practice the par 3s during the shootouts and we wouldn't have to use practice tokens on them. And they don't get any money for not making us buy practice tokens. So they want to see the practice tokens in play for sure. Trace the wind blowing on this. Now I haven't played to the right this week on this hole with this account because I don't want to bring out, there's a few holes that I am bringing out the Berserker on, but I don't want to bring it out on every, like this hole right here. I'm sure I need a Zerk. I have a few power 5 balls, but I'm not willing to blow them on this hole. So I'm going to bring out just a regular trusty dusty. Where's my power pinned? Let's get a couple Titans. We're going to need a few. Select it. Get more yardage with that. And here we go, 1.1. I'm going to do 10% on the drive times the wind divided by 2.1. Here we go. I'm going to do, I've been doing 10%. In rookie, I'm doing 10% on both, but here I'm not sure. I don't know that I've hit the shot to the cup perfect in this account. So I have no idea. 5.6, 5.6, 2.93 rings. I'm gonna do 3. Let's put the forward power back on. Oh, and that'll let me up in the rough for sure. It's a pretty narrow. It should get way down there. Oh, I can't believe I missed that rough on the left hand side. That's good. Straight up. From that distance down there, I might be in long iron range, but I think I'm going to be minimum wood. I'll bring it out a topspin boost ball here. You won't have to do any overpower. Just a nice, easy shot. Are they going to do overpower on top of that, or are they just going to hit it out there? They're going to short shoot it slightly. My opponent is way down there. Way down. Sniper, I am right there. .3 divided by 0.9, 6.47 rings. There's 5, 6, 4, 7. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna hit everything great today into the cup. I hit it great to the right, and that was definitely an underpull. Probably needed to do like 15%. I make a note. Dang it. All right. Just changing my notes, cleaning myself up, cleaning my notes up. This person's got some kick-ass clubs. 8 billion earned. They got some good stuff. I like it. You mean they have those really high-end clubs and they didn't make it? What do you mean those? They don't give you a... If you get your clubs up to level 8 and stuff, they don't give you a bonus? I went a long time in my 77. I still have never seen the thing where you can upgrade your clubs, where you can buy to upgrade your clubs. I think all of them, and I do have some lower, some level 5 epics in my 77 account, but all I have left to upgrade are my epics, and so I'm not seeing any of the, hey, you could pay this much to upgrade your clubs, but I have seen it a few times in Audot and my low level account. It's funny what they want, how much money they want for a club upgrade. It's crazy. There's people out there paying it though. Alright, this hole right here is... Which way is the wind blowing? I've got 2 different ways of playing this hole depending on which way the wind's blowing. Alright, I'm going to take my number 2 bag. I like this wind as far as I don't have to... You really need to make a great pull here. I've been doing +0 in this account on this shot. And I'm gonna go for it. What the hell? Navigator. It's 4.5 backspin, Navigator, rock, 1.1 per ring. So one, it's, and I've been doing +0. So whatever the wind is divided by 1.1. 4.5 backspin. Here we roll. Here we roll. Four and a half backspin. Navigator. I was a little teeny bit short, so I might do just a little less than that. I was just a little short. I've made it. I made a bunch of hole-in-ones this week doing this rough bump. And this is not usually a hole that I think of as like a high percentage chance of getting a hole-in-one, but they've widened that rough bump area out and it's so much better. 5.18 rings, so 5.2 rings. There's 2, 3, 4. .2 rings. There's 5.2. Hitting it perfect. Wow, I can hit a perfect. And it did push it back. I hit the second cut of the rough and not the first cut of the rough. So on a headwind day, probably need to add on 10%. What's funny there is that I came in on the left-hand side, which would typically indicate that I over pulled it. But from where I hit down in here, I have to go back and watch that. You have the benefit when you're watching it right now that you can go back and rewind it and see where that hit. But got the first cut of the rough, got sand, first cut of the rough, and the second cut of the rough, and I was started off about there, and it seemed to me that I hit on the second cut barely. Almost got pushed into the sand. I was in my 99 account and I took the shot from that side and made that shot. Oh, that was a rob right there. They got robbed. That's just throwing it over your shoulder and hoping that it goes in. I set it up and then I took the shot and made it, and then on the back nine I set it up the same exact shot, hit perfect again, and it didn't make it. It didn't. All right, hole number 5. Hole number 5. What do we got here? My notes say APOC Kingmaker +10, Thorn to the cup +10. I think I know what this is. I think I do. Let me set up my bag first, then I'll look at. Yep, that is the hole. That is the hole. APOC Kingmaker +10, 1.1 times the wind divided by 1.5. I know what it is. We're going. It should be 5 topspin, I believe, too. In pro, I'm not sure I can get quite as far down there, so it might be 5.5. I think it's still 5. Let's do 6. 5.5, 4 rings. 4 rings. Put a little bit of curl to bring it back over. And a grate to the right, which took out about a quarter of that curl. Half. Perfecto. Now that's going to be more towards, if you get all the way up in the front right there, it's like either max wedge or minimum short iron. And from where I'm at right there, that's probably going to be more towards mid to max short iron times the wind. And my thorn hits, I got all the numbers for my thorn right in front of me. At max it's 1.7, at 3/4 club it's 2, at mid it's 2.3, at quarter club it's 2.9, and at minimum it's 3.5. And they're going to be in wedge for sure. For sure. 5.3 divided by, where am I? There's min. There's max. There's mid. And that's eking mid. I'm going to say mid, which is 2.3 divided by 2.3. 2.53 rings. $2.53. There's 253. Hitting it perfect. Get in the hole. Get in. Come on. Come on. Come on. Woo! In the hole. Dun 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 dun. Excellent. Excellent. That was 10% to the cup at mid club. It's hard to gauge. You're going to be somewhere like from where they're at. You can see that wedge. Is that a 3-power ball? It is a 3-power ball. You can play this with a katana, but the deal is, if you bring out a bigger ball, you have the potential of getting deeper into your club. I think with the katana, there's some spots out there that you can find yourself where you're right at the red line, and you're kind of like in between clubs, and it's right at a crucial spot. You got to run out your wedge a little bit, and nice shot, my man. Hey, good luck in the tournament. Good luck in the tournament. Eagle. Dun dun dun. Let's go check out. Let me make sure I got a empty slot here. Don't want to be playing without. We got to be farmers. You can't forget about it. You're a farmer. Just in case, let me open one. Let me make sure I have 2 empty slots just in case. What did we win? We're gonna win something? We do. We have a chest to open. I'm opening them right now because I might get every card I'm looking for. I might get enough cards to raise all my stuff to level 8 in one chest. We all know that can happen, right? Hold number 6. Okay, this is the test. This is the test of the emergency broadcast system. In the event of an emergency, please grab your biggest hitting driver and biggest hitting wood and a berserker and proceed down the course. 1.1 times the wind divided by 2.1. All right. Take a deep breath. Here we go. This is our test. This is our midterm. This determines our grade It doesn't do us any good to pick up shots if we start dropping shots off the minimum score, and this is an eagleable hole. It's not a very good albie hole, but it is an eagleable hole. 6.9, 3.61 rings. There's 361. I'm going to put that forward power back on there. Hitting it perfect. And see if we can get, I mean, obviously I'd like 460, but 440 would be okay. 460 would be better. Get up there, get up there. 480, that's even better. Even better yet. Now I've been taking this shot straight up and I haven't been adding anything. And with my Cataclysm, it is, I believe, 1.7 per ring. It is. Man. It's 1.7 at max, 2.0 at mid. So 8.3 divided by 1.7. 488. 49. Hitting it perfect. That's the first time this week I've gone at it. I think that might be the farthest I've gotten down there this week. I normally come at this hole on the right-hand side, but the right-hand side, depending on where you get left up there, if you're on the green, if you're on this track right here, on this part of the green, it's a straight down shot to the cup. But if you roll over to the other side and you're over here, that putt is one of those putts where you're angled way off to the side and your needles going off to the right at about a 45-degree angle, and for me those are I do not like those types of putts, and it's hard to stick yourself on the fringe over there without really risking getting caught in the rough. Now, my opponent is going to get caught it's going to roll back off, and they'll have a nice, clean, straight down the hill chip right there. That'll be really nice. Really nice. Real nice. Perfect. Perfect. Woo! We passed the freaking midterm. Drinks are on me. All right. See if my opponent can make it. And I don't know if I'd start outside of the hole. I might start halfway in between the flagpole and the left-hand edge of the cup, but I'm not sure. Shot that close. Man, I hate taking it out of the... Because there's nothing worse on a shot that close where you set it up a little bit outside the cup, you hit it perfect, and the wind wasn't a factor, and it ends up just a little bit outside the cup. All right, hole number 7. We made it past hole number 6 and didn't drop anything. big. That's big. Hole number 7. My notes say extra mile cap plus 10. And then the second shot, I'm doing wherever I'm at in my club plus 0.2. Hole number 7. What is? All right. Now, that's if I lay it up over here. You can try and go for it, but I don't want to bring out a big enough ball to try and get over here and really give myself a run at it. So I'm going to lay myself up right here and go for the shot to the cup. And so it's extra mile katana. Extra mile and a katana. A katana, as Dale Appleby calls it. Have you ever seen Japanese sword fighting stuff, Dale? It's katana. Well, maybe. At least that's how it is in America. Let's see if we can get it done. Okay, 1.1 times 6.8 divided by 2.1, 356. There's 356. I'm going to rub the nubs in overpower and hit it great to the left just for good measure. And I'm going to end up in the sand or the rough or the shit. How was that so short? I mean, I know I hit that one ring great to the right, left, but I mean, really? Really? That short? Now granted, it is longer over on the left-hand side, but it doesn't look like it's that much longer. All right. It's a par 4. We can recover. We can recover. We're just not going to mess around with those trees. They're over. And over. And in the sand. And I have been back there before as well. Although when I was back there, I didn't have the sign in front of me. So I had that going for me. There is 7 right there. That's 1-to-1 plus the wind plus 0.2. And a 1 ring great to the right. Recovered. No shot at it. Well, I had a shot, but don't want to get too aggressive and get up against that. You know, you can get really. It's not like you're playing it with your better hitting clubs. You get in some trouble and then you try and get super aggressive, and then the next thing you know, we all know how this game works. You're in the rough. You hit to the rough. You're in the sand, you end up in the sand. It's so easy to go from bad to bad. And that's bad enough in one-on-one, but in tournament play, I mean, come on. Let's just recover, and we weren't in the spot that we wanted. Wasn't able to bring out my good clubs. Let's just get on the green, get our birdie, move along to the next hole. Give ourselves an opportunity on the next hole. I'm going to have to stop here after this hole. It smells like grass is on fire somewhere. I'm going to walk around my yard real quick and make sure it's not my stuff. Okay, hold on a second. All right, I'm back. That was a millisecond for you, and that was, I have no idea. My stuff's not burning. I can't see I got a fence behind me, and then I've got the street that you can all hear, and then there's a slight little hill on the other side, and I can't see over there, so it's not in front of me. I can see down the hill, see all the mountains. Nothing going on in the valley. They might be burning grass somewhere. That happens. Not grass, but like grass seed grass. Oregon's a big producer of grass seed. They used to burn fields really bad and the whole valley'd fill up with smoke, but they've limited it, and there's not very many of them. The sod growers can burn their fields, but nobody else can. All right, here we go. What do we got? What hole are we on? We're on hole number 8. I forgot where I was. I walked away for 5 seconds and forgot where I was. My notes say sniper, navigator, 3 3/4 backspin, 1-to-1. Yep, that is the hole. Sniper, navigator. Now this is another one of those ones too where we're getting the headwind, and the headwind might be like on the other hole. The headwind was really pushing us. I almost feel like I need to practice this hole once. Do I have any practice tokens? I have 1. Is it worth practicing this? Maybe. Maybe. I'm gonna practice it once. Do I need to do that? Yeah, maybe I do. 1-to-1, 3 3/4 backspin. Okay, I'm gonna practice it once. I'm gonna give you some bonus content right here. I'll practice it one time. Three 3/4 backspin. 1-to-1. There's 3 3/4 backspin. $6.9. There's 5, 6, 9. Hitting it perfect. And it ended up short. That's what I'm saying. Right there with the headwind. Probably need to do 1-to-1 plus 10%. And I think I'm at mid club right there. I think I'm at mid club. I was adding 10%, and then but I'm at mid club, so 1.1. I was adding on 10% times the wind divided by, I was in mid club, which is 1.1, and these balance each other off, and it's just the wind. But I think I'm going to do 1.1 times the wind divided by 1. Times divided by, it's 2. I'm going to add on 10%. I'm going to add on 10%, and that's how I'm going to play it. 1.1 times the wind divided by 1. Hitting it perfect. Dunk. The birdie. All right. Let's not have to do that in play. And with the 6 point, what was that, like a 6.8 wind? It was like 6.8. Alright. I like it. I'm going to add on 10% onto my shot. So I'm going to change my shot setup because of the headwind and add on 10%. Alright. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. The Milano. If I can get an opponent. If I can get an opponent. If I can find an opponent. Rockin' 5H. Welcome to the channel. Couldn't agree more. I'm doing 3 1/4. And eyeballing it. And overpower. And leaning a little bit to the left. But they hit it perfect. And they barely hit it. They barely hit it. Alright, let's see if we can do a little better. 6.1, 6.71 rings. There's 3.5. $6.71 rings. There's 5, 6, 7, 1. Exactly. And a perfect. Come on, come on. Hit the rough. Get in the hole. Need to pull like plus 0.1. Arr, arr. Close. Much better than the ending up in the sand like I was on the practice round, though. Much better. See what the wind's like on the back. I put a note plus 10 in headwind. Alright. Hole number 9. Now what was I doing on hole number 9? That's a damn good question. That's a question for sure. I was bringing that bag. And I was bringing that ball. Let me think. Okay, so for every hole number 9. In my low level account, I'm about a ring and 3/4 off of the little red tree to the right. In my upper developed account, I'm almost 5 rings off that tree. There's a spot. I'm trying to think. Now, maybe in my 77 account as well, I'm in the same spot right here. Trying to bring it around. I'm clipping the tree. I think I am clipping the tree. Okay. I think I know where I need to be, I think. That's a brutal wind. 1.1 times the wind divided by 1.5. I don't have as much top spin here. All right. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to have to go back and watch my 77 account. I got 3 different accounts I played this week, and all 3 of them I'm having to do something different on this hole. So I may have this wrong. It's possible. let's see who goes first. I go first. 5.7, 4.18 rings. Maybe I was, even with this account. That's it right there. 5.17 rings. It's 4.18. Excuse me, there's 4. And I got it all. Let's see if I can get around the corner at all. I did. Get some more distance. Get some more roll, roll, roll. Get past that tree. Give me a shot. There we go. Now we're cooking with gasoline. I've been doing a 10% to the cup. 1.1 times the wind wherever I'm at in my club. I got all my club numbers for my thorn here. I am ready. I have just not had any. The deal is I've taken the shot and ended up out of the rough, but anytime I've been out there out of the rough, in order to still make it to that fairway, I've been behind those trees. Okay, where am I? Hey, quit wasting my time here. Okay, there's Max. There's Min. I'm at mid club. 2.3 per ring. So 5.7 divided by 2.3. 2.72 rings. Couple backspin. 2.72. Hitting it perfect with probably 0 time left on the clock. Oh, would have liked to have made that. I would have needed to pull a little bit more with that headwind, just a titch. And I was all rushed doing the deal because I got it. It does that sometimes where your view gets all jacked up. It's only a couple seconds, but a few seconds when you're trying to do all of the shit that we're having to do and the time that we have is a couple seconds too long. It made me rush the pool. I think I did it right, but I could have got it wrong. I know I didn't get the result I was looking for. Dang it. Now 14's not going to get me anywhere. I'm going to have to pick it up on the back. That, and you can see there's another 14 right there with me. Right there with me. What'd they come in with? They came in with a 28, 13, 28, 14. They're on track for their week. 28, 13. I'm on the same exact track. So I really want to shoot a 30. So like need to get a 16 on the back. We'll see what the scores are up at the top. I think in pro it's gotta have to shoot a 30. At least. We will see. We'll see how it pans out. Let's see if there's anybody down here that's on a run. They might be on a run. They are on a run. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, maybe they're on a run. All right, that was the front 9 of the Conference Clash Tournament in the weekend round in the Pro Division. I have no idea what's up at the top, but we're going to find out, because I'm going to stop this one and fire up another one and see if we can get anything better on the back. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, hit subscribe, hit the like button, ring the bell, do all that good stuff. Leave me a comment, and I will see you on the next one. Stay safe and have fun, my friends.